So we're driving Don's Mustang today, and this is a pretty basic build, and we love doing them all kinds of different ways. This one really came in with factory suspension, front and rear, so it's still a leaf spring, still standard upper and lower control arms. It's got a different shock and spring in it. A lot of times we'll do a coil over, but this, for a basic suspension, it drives so incredibly well. The only thing that's really upgraded is four-wheel disc brakes, nice Willwood system on it, and I would say that I think the quick ratio steering box, it's got a Borgeson box in it. Otherwise, pretty plain Jane. But the nice thing is, so this has got our 427 Windsor 500 horse package, obviously Tremec TKX 5-speed, so guys that like to jam some gears, we can get after it. The car, I mean, it's got more than enough power. I think the main thing if you're looking at having a car built, or you're looking at us for an engine package and a car build, a lot of times what we kind of focus on is, you know, your specific wants and needs. So this customer, it was really like, I'm just going to drive it. It's just a cruiser that I want to have some decent power. And so obviously 500 Windsor, 5-speed, it's great. Not that there's anything wrong with some of these suspension packages out there where you could do a 4-link 4-bar in the rear, or you could do a clip or upper and lower control arm package in the front. What I typically find with those, they're really, really touchy steering. They don't ride nearly as good quality. For lack of better terms, and this will sound bad, but it's kind of like putting lipstick on a pig. You're better off, depending on where your budget is. It's really hard to have middle ground, so it's kind of like leave it factory, adjustable shocks and springs, or sorry, a coil over in order to get the ride height where you want it. Maybe a bigger size wheel in the back, tub it. But if you're at that level, or you're wanting to go to the next step, really my feeling personally is the next step, throw a chassis underneath it, whether it's Speed Tech, Roadster Shop, because the ride quality and the handling feels fantastic. You know, just as much as I'm saying this is a great cruiser, it's got a little bit of body roll, but it's something I could still pile into a corner and feel comfortable. There's the cops. Should pipe them off. Alright, so we took a little drive in this, kind of explained, you know, suspension, the steering, the feel, the overall ride quality of the car. Just wanted to point out, though, we talked about the engine, transmission. One of the big pushes for us, and always has been, not only doing the installs in-house, but you purchasing the ultimate turnkey package. So this customer purchased this car, had an old wore out, I think FE in it, but the car was pretty well immaculate. You know, paint was nice, a lot of good stuff. In fact, I think, you know, wiring harness and all that was in very good shape. So we basically did engine with fuel injection, pulley package, and transmission. We've got the radiator package, which is the Wizard cooling, dual brushless fans. We talk a lot about the space here that we've got. You know, certain pulley kits are long and they crash into the fan system. This is imperative, in our opinion, to have a very, very good cooling system. So everything around the engine is, you know, the supporting pieces are the right pieces to make a successful installation. So behind the transmission, obviously, we also have our fuel delivery system. So fuel delivery, cooling system, headers, along with gauge pack. So there was some other little odds and ends added into this. But that is a good example of an ultimate turnkey package that just slides right into more or less a vehicle that was ready to accept it.